Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I'm going to show you guys how to start your own laser business using penny related themed items, and then how to branch off from there so you can start right off the gates once you get your own laser engraver. We're going to talk about 2 suggested laser engravers for these type of projects as well, and then why I suggest those. So if you don't own a laser engraver yet and you're already looking at like the S1 that we're going to be talking about in this video, or for example the other one I recommend is the P2. They're both from xTool. They're a great company. They also offer new software. They've been updating that software forever, it seems like, and they've gone a long way. So it's really user-friendly software in these machines. So I highly recommend xTool. I'm going to put an affiliate link down below to both the S1 and the P2 that we're going to be talking about. So if you're going to get your own laser engraver, feel free to use our link. It would really help us out, and it'll continue to allow xTool to send us some new machines to review for you guys. So with all that out of the way, let me show you guys how to start your own business. We're going to talk about the S1, why I think this is going to be one of the best starting units that is at a more affordable price for you guys. So if you're just starting off, the S1 is going to be a great option because you have the option to swap out your laser head. So you basically have 3 lasers in one with this machine. You got a 40-watt laser head, a 20-watt laser head, and a 2-watt infrared laser head that you can always expand off of or get those later for the different modules. So if you're going to expand into metal, for example, you'll get a 2-watt infrared head on this. You can then engrave metal like coins, metal cards. You can do bottle openers, those kinds of things, and you can expand off of that. The 40 watt is going to be better for like cutting, and it does a great job at engraving as well. But if you want a little bit more finer details, you can even get the 20 watt. It just takes a little bit longer to cut materials out with the 20 watt. So with all that said, you basically get all 3 lasers in one with this machine, which is awesome. The other thing that I really like about this is you're not relying on that camera. That's kind of a fisheye lens that takes an image of your whole bed and then it kind of warps based on that lens here. You're now relying on the laser head itself for complete accuracy. You can grab the laser head, do 2 or 3 markings depending on which setting you choose, and you can get perfect alignment every single time with the precision alignment on this. So you're not relying on the actual camera itself. And then you also have a lot of accessory options for this. You have the riser base, which you can actually push the front on, and you can lift this out, put items down underneath it. And then with the riser base, you can actually get this rotary attachment. So you can start doing cups and branching out from there. This is an all-in-one unit that I'm pretty impressed with because you can expand off of this unit quite a bit. Now the P2, let's talk about the P2 for a little bit. The P2 also has the ability to cut like woods. And then the other thing that it has above this one is it can cut clear acrylic a lot better, or white acrylic, where diode lasers like the S1 doesn't cut acrylic as well as CO2 lasers. So if you're going to be doing mainly acrylics, get the P2, and it is a lot more powerful. It's a 55-watt laser, so it's going to cut through things like butter. Overall, if you're going to be serious about your business in the long run, you may want to get a P2 because there are a lot more power to that. And you can get the rotary option for the P2 with the riser as well. So if you need to do rotary, you can do that as well. The only thing that I don't think you can get on the P2 that you can with the S1 is that 2-watt infrared to do metals. So just keep that in mind. There might be some variation that you can engrave on stainless steel with the CO2, but it isn't going to be as good of a detail as the 2-watt infrared. Now that we talked about the 2 lasers that you can potentially get for your business, let's go ahead and talk about the penny-related items that you're going to add to your shop right when you first get your laser, and then you're going to start selling these. And then we're going to talk about branching off of those penny-related items into another category to get your shop even further. So let's go ahead and jump over to the computer. We're gonna be taking a look at these and talking more in depth about starting your laser business. All right, you guys, so as you can see, this is the first penny related item I was talking about that you can start your own laser business with, selling the end result physical products here on your laser engraving company. Before we get started, I want to backtrack and tell you what I'm talking about. If you're brand new to lasers, this is a digital file that you're going to actually use and print off with your laser. So what you're going to do is come over to Etsy, purchase the file. You can then print it off and then assemble it and sell that physical item at the end. You just are not allowed to resell the digital file because commercial license does not come for the digital side. But for the physical side, you can create your own shop. You can add your own shipping and handling, your own pricing, and then sell that physical item. So we're going to be talking about the penny related items now. This first one is what I call senseless. It's a version of the game called Penny Drop. This is my version. I came up with my own kind of instructions for it that comes with the files here. So you can print those instructions off. You can give them to your customers and then sell this physical item in your shop. I actually have two versions. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, there's really 5 different penny themed items, but they're the same version of 3 of them here. So this is a thinner wood material. So if you don't like working with that thicker wood, you can do a thinner wood material version here versus this thick wood material version. The next one here is called the 10 penny challenge. So you have to basically take this penny out here and then fit all 10 pennies within this box here. That is basically the challenge. This whole business that you're going to start is kind of related around brain teasers or fun little games there, and I'm going to show you guys how to expand off of that as well. But this is the regular version of the 10 penny challenge, and then I had made a mini version for like traveling kind of thing for the 10 penny challenge as well. So a lot of people have been liking this mini version more than the full-size version, so just keep that in mind. You can choose either one or add both to your shop. The last one here is called penny flip. Basically, your goal is to flip these pennies to eliminate other pennies based on if they're heads or tails. I made a video that's attached and shows you how to play this game if you end up buying the file. So you can also redirect people to that video or create your own more high def video on it as well. So any customers that purchase this from you, you can do that as well. Now let's go ahead and talk about starting up your actual laser business itself. So when you first start up your laser business on Etsy, what you're going to want to do, as you can see with my themed shop here, is you're going to want to launch all 5 of those products at once if you're just starting off. That way you have more of a variety for Etsy to grab and throw out there for you guys to be seen through Etsy as well. I always tell people to start with at least 3 to 5 items, and that's why I'm kind of doing a themed video here for you guys so you can launch your business right off of that. Then after you have those 5 items done, you can start branching off based on your theme of your shop. So in this theme, it's like puzzles, for example. So we have the survivalist escape here. This brain teaser puzzle, you basically have to do a whole bunch of variations to get this character called Jake Hunter out of this escape pod at the bottom. It is a very hard puzzle to complete. This is a pretty popular thing that you could add to your shop as well. And you don't have to do it based on my files. You can do it on anybody's files. I'm just using my files as an example, so I'm not using anybody else's content in this video. But you can do any other laser engraver business that sells digital files. Just make sure you're allowed to sell the physical product after you make it with that commercial license that comes with it. Some people only include personal use, so keep that in mind. One other thing that I wanted to give you as a tip before we end off the video is you could also add this 4T puzzle challenge. So just like the mini penny challenge here, the 10 penny challenge, the 4T puzzle is the same concept where you need to fit all 4 of these T's inside this little square here. So that's another brain teaser puzzle that you could add to your shop and make this theme happen. But yeah, other than that, I hope this kind of helped you start your own business or at least get ideas around it. You can also do other themes. You don't have to do puzzle challenges. Another themed one that is popular is like these gaming stands. I have so many gaming stands that you guys could start your entire business off of. I actually have a customer who has started a themed gaming stand business and has sold over 224 of these already, he's let me know. So that's kind of amazing that he was successful with that. If you can make your own branding and your own way with that, you can get a successful laser business just like that. The only side of it that I don't like with physical items is shipping, and that's the only reason why I do digital products, is because I run a second job on top of doing this. So digital items kind of free up some of my time to help promote you guys for creating your own business. But with all of that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll answer anything that I can. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.